All right. I love having Amy Garber here, and it's so much fun because every Thanksgiving I know who's coming. And we've even begun to bring her in the spring too, which is a nice benefit, definitely. Um, Reverend Amy is an ordained priest by the order of
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek. All right. Um, she has been serving the public with channel readings since 2000, after doing readings for family and friends since 1993. She is a past life healer as well as a Reiki healer. Amy has been speaking at COE for a number of years, especially during the holidays. She was a student of one of our founders, Reverend Ken Nowaczewski. And I would love for you to help me welcome to the podium Amy Garber.
Thank you, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here, either in electronically or in real time. Then I get to look at my hair, see how that works. Yeah, yeah. Um, so what I've been given permission to do is to channel my servant lecture, whatever you want to call it, from spirit. So voice channeling, in case some haven't been exposed to it or know what I'm doing, is where it's different from getting regular messages, where we get messages and then we relay them in our own words, or we try to, use the words that spirit has given us. But in voice channeling, my job is to step my consciousness back and allow the entity or entities to come more into my body so that they can use my body and speak more directly, taking with practice, to just literally channel what the words are that they want to say, and I'm stepping out of the way. I'm a conscious channel, so I'm not going off into the ozone. I will be hearing and reacting in some cases to what is being said. Since I don't do it, practice it a lot, there's sometimes a delay for me where I hear the words and then they come out. So sometimes I'm reacting, like starting to smile or laugh because I see what's coming. But I don't always remember later what's been said as time goes on. I mean, I know the topic, I asked Spirit for the topic too. So I have maybe some idea of what's going to be covered, but really I don't. Um, and they are the timekeepers as well, because I tell them they have to bring me out of it. As a conscious channel, and many voice channels will close their eyes so that they're in the other state, and not with distractions. And I don't know if that's going to change. I know sometimes when I channel for class, they'll have me open my eyes and look at a student and then give the message and then look at the next one. So that may happen eventually. It may happen today at the end. Often they do it. So I don't use or they do not off, my regular guides don't offer this. It's a different spirit team that calls themselves the masters when I ask who's channeling for a group. So I acknowledge them and thank them, and also, my gatekeeper and my spirit guides who are always in the background, kind of a thing. They may refer to me, or as I'm speaking, I'm getting the information to say, they may refer to me as the channel, so you'll know who they're talking about if they want to say something about me as we go forward. So now you know what's going to happen. So the topic they gave me today is be thankful. Well, and it came to me as be thankful to God and each other. And I, in my infinite wisdom, changed it to spirit, be thankful to spirit and each other. But really it came through as God. My own understanding is that there's a whole cornucopia to use a Thanksgiving word, of, of spirits working with us. But really, it's however you conceive of God, that would be who we're referring to, but also each other. So that's the topic for today. So I take a few moments to get in the energy and step back. You can observe that. You may sometimes, if you see, notice changes on the face or light around me or energy or so on, or you may not. Sometimes if we squint or use a soft focus, we might see that differently from me. But all right, so let's get going. Oh, I meant to ask, is there any way we could have the fans turned off?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause it's kind of, oh, good. I'm glad it's right there. I'm being told they don't have to go downstairs to do it. That's, thank you so much. All right. Welcome to all of you today. We see with the eyes unseen. Have no fear, we are right there in the conscious state. We are grateful to be here and to be of service. We caution we are working with the channel on speeding up delivery and being louder than a typical meditative session would be, so everyone can hear, enjoy, experience this session. The topic today is provided. Be thankful to God and to each other. The aspects of God are numerous, are many. We all experience versions of God, and we on the earth plane ourselves are aspects of God. And we know this. And it is easy to request from God and higher sources, to pray to God and higher sources, to be grateful to God and other sources of the higher realms. And Thanksgiving holiday is a time for such, a time for that. And we are gratefully reminded through the songs today and the upcoming holiday. But we also wish to impart how important it is to be grateful to each other. We do not stand alone in this world, even if we feel alone many times. We are not just talking about the spirit teams who surround us, our unseen posse, perhaps we could say, but we are never alone. We focus on and draw your attention to all those others in human form who have come to be here to learn their challenges, their lessons, to make their mistakes and their judgments, release negativity and past energies, energies that no longer serve. So many reasons to be on this earth plane and allow the human bodies to do these things. And we are also always interacting with others, be it at a store, the cashier, the customers, even at a car wash when you think you are driving through alone, but there are people who work there as well. We have families, whether we are in contact with them or not, how we feel about them or not. This is one of the holidays where we look forward to that or in fear of that, and with expectation of various sorts. We all have some family origin. The families who are challenging to us are the family members. We know that we are alike them in some ways and different in other ways. Those that bring us the challenges, the lessons, the questions are, of course, our greatest teachers. Those in the workforce with whom we work is the same thing. There are blessings in disguise. There are many reasons to be thankful for each other. We are thankful for those who help us and guide us, and love us, those we love. Is that not so? But just as much, we are thankful for all those who come into our circle, into our orbit, right? Especially if we are here to learn, when we assert that humans are. Being thankful can be both a passive and an active state. Passive could be where we, for instance, sit in our chairs today and we are thinking in our mind during the songs and exercises here about being thankful. There's also more elaborate, active, and proactive ways to be thankful. Writing a gratitude journal is one way to bring forward those things we wish to acknowledge and remember, and draw more to us. There is the message earlier in the program about being thankful for all of it, whether we see it as a positive or negative, a plus or a minus. Right? And writing down is one way to codify it, to acknowledge it, to state it, right? We can also write in our phone if we do not wish to write a physical list, meaning paper, pen. We can read it every day, every morning when we wake up, every night before we go to bed, and pay attention to what it brings up for us. There could even be two columns, one of more positive things we are grateful for, so-called positive, and the other column for perhaps things that challenge us, but we know are helping us to grow, helping us to reject things that are no longer true for us or no longer needed. Grateful for those teachers. That could be a separate column or a separate page for that matter. But to be aware of all these things, right? Right. Remembering this on a day-to-day basis can help raise the vibration, right? When we are challenged to go beyond our boundaries, be it with patience or finances, we are going to trust that the money will be there for the specific thing. Other abundances, right? Very helpful to be focused on and remembering that. There could also be a list of memories of things that have already been brought to you, abundances that have already occurred, wishes and dreams already fulfilled. That helps us remember that if it happened before, it can happen again, right? This world, this earth is truly limitless, limited only by human intention, imagination, co-creation is how things work. Well, we would say that is a topic for a different speech. Maybe that would be a spring speech, the co-creation part. Yes. So when you are, we could say, on your knees, maybe not literally, praying, thanking the universe, thanking your spirit guides and angels, thanking your departed loved ones who also can help us throughout the day. Be also aware of each other, those in the physical here with you, and thanking them. Even if you feel down and out, can you thank even the smallest situation? I went to the store and the cashier smiled at me and asked how I was. Any of those things, focusing on those positive things and being grateful has many, many, many rewards. We wish to give you blessings now. Also to our screen friends. Thank you for this opportunity to serve and remember.
That was wonderful. and very